Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Fatwood. I'll let you know everything that I know. If you're really interested in this subject, I suggest you go online and do a little reading on it. It's a fascinating thing. I have a few videos out on the uses of the pine tree, and this is one of them. So this comes from pine trees, like I just said. It also comes from spruce trees. Okay, this is basically a resin impregnated piece of the wood. Okay, now this is the center of the wood that I got this out of. This is a huge piece. This is like my prize. It's actually much longer. Okay, it's off the screen, but it's probably about I'm gonna say 18 inches long that I cut into two pieces. I prize this so much that I actually have it on my shelf inside. So this stuff is used for starting your fire, okay, which we'll demonstrate shortly. It's also used, back in the day they would get turpentine. Okay, they process this and get turpentine out of these. They use these for medicinal purposes, but we're going to show you the fire part of it today. So how do you identify Fatwood? Number one is this color. If you look at this color, it's like almost a burnt orange, kind of honey orange kind of color, right? And it's dense, very dense. This piece, if this wasn't Fatwood, it'd probably be a quarter or a third of the weight that this is. Okay. Also, you could tell, like I just said, by the color, this wood right here was taken out of the same piece that this Fatwood was taken out. Okay. Now this was all around the outside. You can see the different color, and also if you tap that, you hear that sort of hollow sound. When you tap Fatwood, you get that very dense sound. Now, Fatwood could come from different parts of the tree. If you have a branch that comes in like this, okay, and the tree dies or the branch dies, the resin will collect down here at this end. This piece here, actually this piece here I'm holding in my hand, this is from a root. You can see the color difference. It's much darker. Okay, so this was a root from a dead tree. And also, I forgot to mention the smell. The smell is just awesome. If you ever went and cut down your own Christmas tree, and you had that smell, that you'll smell that in the Fatwood. Okay, so this piece here, this was a branch that had fell off a dead tree. Now this piece here and this piece here, okay, I found on the side of the road. Somebody had cut down a pine tree, I guess. I'm not sure if it died or they were just doing some landscaping, and this was remnants of it. Now it doesn't look dead to me, so I'm not sure, what the story was, but all I know is this giant piece of Fatwood was in the middle of it. So if you look here, you could see right here in the center, which is the heartwood, okay, you have that resin impregnated wood compared to this. So I had to chop it all out to end up with these big pieces. Now I'm going to show you a little test here also, how you can test Fatwood. Now if you look at this piece, this is just a little shaving from right here. And I'm going to throw a lighter on this, right on this end here, the part that's not Fatwood. You see that burning? It burns pretty clean, right? Smoke is white. And it kind of wants to go out, right? Now I'll flip this over and I'm going to burn this part. Watch the difference. I mean, that took barely nothing. Now if you notice that black smoke coming off of that, Okay, that's that resin burning. It's amazing. And that won't go out. I have to put that out. So that's another telltale sign that you have fatwood. You have that black smoke. So now I'm going to show you how to use it. Let me get set up over to where I could do a little fire demonstration. And I'll show you the main use for the fatwood. Alright, we're set up out here. There's a few other things I wanted to mention. If you notice here in this piece, this is basically a knot, right? This is where a branch came off, and you could see the color difference. This is just solid fatwood right in there, and it runs all up in there. You can see this was the actual center right here. See the difference in the color? This would burn amazingly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here and we're going to scrape off this. Is the traditional way it's used. This stuff will even go up if it's wet. If you have wet conditions and you're trying to start a fire, this is the way. I'll put a link in too where I just did a quick fatwood fire. I mean, you don't need a lot. Now you could use a lighter, right? You could just put a lighter on that. But today I'm going to use a ferrocerium rod. They call them ferro rods. Also, you could chop up a bunch of pieces and make them into sort of matchstick sizes. Keep them in a little Altoids tin. Alright, let's strike this up and I'll show you how this stuff burns. Look at that go. It's amazing. Then if you had, you put your kindling on this and you get it going. See that black smoke coming off of there? Amazing stuff. Well, there you go. That's how I do stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Los Angeles.